Welcome back to Two Bottoms on Top, the podcast where we pop it, lock it, polka dot it, country five it, hip hop it. Put your hawk in the sky, move side to side, jump to the left, kick it, slide.
You want me to do that?
No, I just wanted you to get in the mood a little bit.
Oh, I'm in the mood.
Should we try it one more time and you dance a little bit while I say it?
But they can't see me dance.
Yes, they can. That's the whole point. We're recording it. Okay, ready?
I thought it was only voice.
It's porque no los dos.
Oh.
Okay. Welcome back to Two Bottoms on Top, the podcast where we pop it, lock it, polka dot it, country five it, hip hop it. Put your hawk in the sky, move side to side, jump to the left, kick it, slide. How are you feeling today, Mimi?
I'm feeling okay.
Could be better.
Oh, could be a lot better.
We've had a few unalivings, if you will, over the past 24 hours. So, she's doing what she can with what she got, right?
Yeah, you have to just put one foot in front of another.
Until you can't anymore.
Like two of my really good friends.
Or you lose a foot. You do have diabetes, so that is something we have to
If I lose a foot, we're in trouble. I'm 4'7.5".
And we'd be down to 3'7.5".
It would be awful.
Well, I think you, under that, would get, a lot of benefits.
Like what?
I think you would literally be a disabled person. Not even saying that offensively.
Well, I'm actually disabled now.
How?
Excuse me. Well, my knee isn't so great. My right knee is bad. I have a lot of cancer.
You do have a lot of cancer.
I do.
In many ways, you have more cancer than non-cancer.
I don't know what non-cancer would be.
Just regular cells, I guess.
That would be nice to know.
Do you think they do a proportion?
What?
Do you think they proportionize it?
Who?
I don't know, the doctors.
Is it the doctors or is
God.
It just life and God?
Maybe it is God.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But I think the most amazing thing is I had genetic counseling, and they said I have no predisposition for cancer.
Did you pick off some dead skin from your
No, it was...
Wait, where are you going? We're in the middle of a podcast.
It's schmutz.
Just leave it right here. Just leave it right. We can't get up and go.
Give me a napkin.
No, just sit down. You're getting our shot all messed up. How are we supposed to do this? We need to be quiet, stay sat, and just respectful of the camera because these people are putting in the good time to watch us.
Hi, people.
Okay? Anyways, Dune 2, the movie, is currently premiering worldwide, and for several reasons the movie is making headlines, but none more traumatic and controversial than their popcorn bucket that looks like an alien-esque fleshlight. What are your thoughts on this marketing trend, and do you think that postmodern capitalism has entered its meme era?
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay, so let's break it down word by word. Dune 2 is the movie. It is currently premiering worldwide.
Is June the movie?
Dune, not June.
Oh, Dune.
Like
I didn't see that.
Like a sand hill.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Well, it is just premiering Dune 2.
But I didn't see Dune 1.
I think it's just called Dune.
I didn't see Dune.
So it is premiering. One of their marketing trends is having a popcorn bucket that looks like an alien-esque fleshlight. Do you know what that means?
An alien-esque flashlight?
Fleshlight.
What's a fleshlight?
A fleshlight, in many senses of the word, is something that is shaped in a cylindrical way that a human with a penis would stick their erect penis into to gain an orgasm. So the popcorn bucket for this movie is shaped like an alien-esque version of one. And so the question is, what are your thoughts on this?
I prefer not to think about it.
You prefer not to think about it. So we won't see you with one.
How could I have a penis?
I'm not saying you have a penis. I'm saying we won't see you with one of the fleshlight.
No, you're right. You won't
bucket.
see me with one of those.
No, why not? Is it more because you're just not into spending extra money for a special popcorn bucket, or does the thought of it being in the shape of a flashlight turn you off? Or
None of
both?
it turns me on.
Well, I would hope not.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right. Moving on.
Okay. What else would you like to talk about then?
It's beautiful outside.
It is
It
beautiful.
snowed today.
It did snow. Do you think it was more or less snow than you had anticipated?
It was just about what I had anticipated from the weather forecast.
It was a little bit less for me, I'm not going to lie.
Really?
It's one of the only jobs where you can be consistently wrong nonstop.
And
still
get
keep
paid.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
I
think
know.
about that?
I don't know.
Do you think we should
Well, they weren't consistently wrong. They said we were going to have more snow this time than the first snowfall.
I think we got more snow the first snowfall.
No, not out here.
I
We didn't.
do.
Yeah.
I 100% do.
Okay.
I think we should start punishing them for when they're wrong.
How would you do that?
We'd start taking away their firstborn.
Oh, Jake, don't get all Egyptian on me.
Okay, well, we're going to take that part out, and when she means all Egyptian, she... Can I actually talk to you for a second?
Sure.
We really can't say that.
Well, it was in the Bible.
You can't... Oh, okay, I understand what you mean.
What
That
you
was a
think I
biblical
meant?
reference.
Of course it was a biblical reference.
I thought it was just your age getting to you a little bit.
Oh, no, that was the biblical reference.
And would you like to explain it for the good viewers at home?
Yes, it was the worst of the 10 plagues.
That's it? That's all we're getting from you?
Well, Pharaoh didn't want to let the Israelites leave because they were his slaves. And God sent a series of plagues to Pharaoh, trying to convince him to let the Israelites go. And the last plague was the killing of the firstborn.
It's very, very hard when a certain overpowering government disables a people from being free and being able to move to where they want to go. Don't you
It's
agree?
terrible, yes,
And that's why we
agree.
are Free Palestine on this podcast. Thank you very much. Stay silent. Okay, our next topic. Circling back to Dune 2. Zendaya's fashion with La Roche. What do you think about that?
Actually, I never used La Roche, but
La Roche is a human being.
no, La Roche is a skin product.
You're thinking of La Roche-Posay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about La Roche, the human being. Who
I
is a
don't know who that
stylist
is.
for Zendaya.
I don't know who Zendaya is either. You have a lot of educating
How are we supposed to
do.
have a podcast when we're speaking two separate languages?
I don't know. You have a lot of educating to do.
Zendaya is a child star from the Disney Channel, known for Shake It Up, now known for Euphoria. She even put out multiple songs. She could be a model, she could be a singer, but instead she's an actor. And I would say in many ways she is all three still, nonetheless. However, she is stomping on those bitches, as they say, and I think it is in due part to La Roche's keen eye for fashion.
Okay.
So, have you seen any of her premiere looks?
Nope.
Do you want to?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I don't want to buy anything.
I don't think you'd be able to afford them even if you could.
Even if I like them.
Exactly. They are very, very expensive. Like, she just brought out, like, vintage Terry Mugler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Theory Mueller, I used to call it.
Mm.
I have a pair of those shoes. I don't
Oh, you
think
do?
I have them anymore. They were gorgeous.
Really? Why? What did they look like? Paint a picture for me.
They were modeled colors. The leather was...
They were what colors?
Muted together.
Muted.
Modeled.
Oh, muddled.
Okay,
Muddled.
modeled.
Modeled, I would say, is more like a verb of the word model.
No. They were
Muddled.
muddled. And I had this bright blue suede skirt that went with a woven leather jacket. I still have the jacket. And the shoes went together with them beautifully.
I love that.
It was a gorgeous outfit.
That's period.
Yeah,
Period per.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I love those shoes.
you do. Do you still have them?
I don't know. I don't think so.
And what size shoe are you?
A very small 5.
Sometimes a 4.5.
Sometimes a 4.5.
Do you ever shop in the children's section?
Yeah,
You do.
yeah.
You love a good deal, don't you?
I'm wearing a pair of children's shoes right now.
Period.
Yeah.
And what do you say to the children when you steal their shoes from them?
Why am I stealing their shoes? I'm buying them, just like their mothers do for them.
But maybe there's limited stock.
I don't think so.
Well, how do you know?
Well, how do you know anything in life?
You know, Dakota Johnson, is that her name? She just said on a press tour for Madam Web that...
Who's Madam Web?
Madam Web is a movie that's come out, and it's apparently a very big flop. But she sort of said something along the lines, and I'm going to butcher it here, that anything out of context is, by its very definition, out of context.
Well, of course.
You agree with that?
I agree with that.
And why do you?
Because it's out of context. And when it's out of context, its meaning is changed.
How would you define out of context?
Where you take a snippet of something and don't give the full version of it.
That's how I feel sometimes when they just put the tip in. It's out of context a little bit, you know? Not getting all of the meat of the story, if you will. And I love a juicy, meaty story. Do you?
At this point, I don't know.
Well, just give me your little...
Because
take
you
on it.
are out of context.
No, I would call this behavior right now something called out of pocket. Okay?
Oh, stop it.
No, out of pocket is not sexual at all.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Oh, okay.
But if we do want to bring it back full circle, another word for a fleshlight is a pocket pussy. Okay? And on that note, thank you for tuning in to Two Bottoms on Top with Goobigubbi and Mimmy.
Thank you.